A single twig snaps. Not loudly, just enough. A sound so small that under most circumstances, it would disappear into the endless background noise of a forest. But somewhere beneath the canopy of an Indian jungle, that sound means something. The tiger stops. Its body freezes before its mind fully understands why. The forest continues moving around it. Insects hum, leaves shift. Sunlight leaks through gaps in the trees and paints broken patterns across the ground. Nothing appears unusual. And yet, the tiger waits. Because survival for a predator is often the art of noticing what does not belong. A few hundred meters away, a human walks along a narrow path. Unaware, no weapon, no protection, no understanding of how close death could theoretically be. Most people assume this is the moment where nature reveals its brutality. A powerful predator, a vulnerable human, an obvious outcome. But that outcome rarely happens. And that is the mystery. Not why tigers kill people, why they usually don't. Because when you look at a tiger, everything about it appears designed for exactly that purpose. The muscles, the teeth, the explosive acceleration.
The silent approach. For millions of years, evolution refined one of the most efficient killing machines ever produced on Earth. A creature capable of ending the life of an animal many times its own size. And yet across most of its range, when a tiger encounters a human, the animal often chooses something unexpected. It leaves. Not because it cannot kill, because it decides not to. And hidden inside that decision is a story far stranger than simple fear.
A story that begins long before humans existed. Long before forests had names. Long before civilization imagined itself to be separate from nature. Because predators do not see the world the way humans do. Humans often imagine the wilderness as a battlefield, a place divided between hunters and prey, winners and losers, predators and victims. Reality is more complicated. Every wild animal carries a calculation running constantly beneath consciousness, an invisible equation written by evolution. Energy, risk, reward, survival. Every movement is measured against those variables. Every pursuit, every confrontation, every meal. To a tiger, hunting is not violence, it is economics. And economics can be ruthless. A failed hunt is expensive.
A serious injury can be fatal. A broken canine tooth cannot be replaced. A damaged leg cannot be repaired. There are no hospitals in the jungle. No second chances. Researchers studying large predators noticed something surprising. The most dangerous animals often behave with extraordinary caution. Not because they are weak, because they understand exactly how fragile survival really is. A tiger does not fear death in the human sense, but evolution fears waste. And evolution has been refining that lesson for millions of years. Which creates a strange paradox. The more powerful the predator becomes, the less willing it often is to take unnecessary risks. Most people assume humans avoid tigers because tigers are dangerous. That is true. But in a different sense, tigers also avoid humans because humans are dangerous. Not physically, predictively. Humans are difficult to classify. A deer behaves like a deer. A boar behaves like a boar. A monkey behaves like a monkey. Their reactions follow patterns that predators understand. Humans do not. We walk upright. We carry objects. We create fire. We alter landscapes. We move in ways no prey species naturally moves. To a tiger, humans occupy an uncomfortable category. Not predator, not prey. Something else. Something uncertain.
And uncertainty is one of the most powerful forces in nature. Because evolution does not reward bravery. It rewards survival. The tiger that avoided unnecessary danger lived longer. The tiger that survived produced offspring. The tiger that ignored uncertainty sometimes disappeared from the gene pool entirely. Over thousands of generations, caution became intelligence, and intelligence became instinct. But there is another layer to this story, one that turns the question upside down. Because the real mystery may not be why tigers rarely hunt humans. The real mystery may be why humans assume they should. Human beings are remarkably self-centered observers. We interpret nature through ourselves. We assume predators think about us, notice us,
target us. But most of the time, they do not. The forest is not waiting for human arrival. The tiger is not patrolling its territory searching for people. The jungle has its own priorities, its own dramas, its own ancient struggles unfolding whether humans are present or not. In many tiger habitats, researchers placed thousands of camera traps across vast landscapes. The results revealed something almost unsettling. Humans and tigers often pass through the same places, sometimes within hours, sometimes within minutes. Entire lives overlap without either species fully realizing it. A person walks through a trail believing they are alone. The camera later reveals a tiger standing in the exact same spot shortly afterward, watching, listening, evaluating, then leaving. No attack, no pursuit, no confrontation, just a decision. And perhaps that is the most uncomfortable
Realization of all. Because humans like to imagine control. We like to believe safety comes from our awareness, our technology, our intelligence. Yet throughout history, countless people have walked through landscapes where an apex predator already knew they were there. The encounter never happened, not because the tiger failed, because the tiger chose. And choice changes everything. Because once a predator
is capable of choice, the relationship becomes psychological rather than mechanical. Not predator versus prey, mind versus mind. An ancient negotiation conducted mostly in silence. A negotiation so old that neither side fully understands it. And somewhere inside that silent agreement lies one of nature's strangest truths. The tiger does not see a human and automatically think food. It sees a question. And in the wild, questions are often far more dangerous than answers.